Ma'am, we've had multiple noise complaints from this address.
That's not possible. My home has been quiet. Which neighbor complained?
That information is none of your business. Ma'am, don't argue with me. We need to come inside.
Do you have a warrant?
Step back right now. You're being uncooperative.
You do not have permission to enter my home. I am
You
a
are
judge.
violating the law.
She offered to provide her contact information so they could follow up through proper channels if needed. This was when Sergeant Kane made his first major mistake. He placed his foot in her doorway, preventing her from closing the door. Rebecca immediately told him to remove his foot and step back from her property. Instead of complying, Kane pushed the door open, breaking the chain latch. Officer Rodriguez followed him inside without hesitation. What these officers didn't know was that Judge Rebecca Lawson had recently installed a comprehensive security system throughout her home. Multiple cameras with audio recording capabilities covered every room and entrance. Every second of what happened next was being captured in high definition with crystal clear sound quality. Kane demanded that Rebecca produce identification immediately. When she asked why identification was necessary for a noise complaint at her own home, he said she was acting suspicious and they needed to verify she belonged there. The implications of this statement would become clear later, but Rebecca understood immediately what was happening. She calmly walked to her purse and retrieved her driver's license, which clearly showed her name and the address where they were standing. Kane studied the license for an unusually long time before handing it back. He then asked her what she did for work. Rebecca found this question completely inappropriate and irrelevant to any noise complaint, but she answered honestly. She said she was a judge. The reaction from both officers was immediate and unmistakable. Kane's eyes widened and Rodriguez took a step backward. Kane asked her to repeat what she had said. Rebecca clearly stated that she was a circuit court judge and had been for 15 years. She asked again why they were really in her home and demanded to see the complaint report. This is when the situation took a dramatic turn. Instead of apologizing and leaving, Sergeant Kane doubled down. He said he didn't believe she was a judge and demanded additional proof. He said anyone could claim to be anything, and that her behavior was still suspicious. Officer Rodriguez began walking through Rebecca's living room, examining her belongings without permission. Rebecca had reached her limit. She firmly told both officers that they were trespassing and needed to leave immediately. She said she would be filing a formal complaint with their department, and that their behavior was completely unacceptable. Kane responded by telling her that she was being belligerent and that he could arrest her for interfering with a police investigation. What happened next would become the centerpiece of multiple federal lawsuits. Rebecca walked to her home office and returned